Hey guys, today I'm bringing you a video with me driving the E5 and my platoon mate Niloshark driving an E5 as well. This started with him asking me to show him how to play this tank because it just generally isn't that standard a tank in my opinion. And of course I'm always happy to have an excuse to drive this tank. So we head on to the medium side to get that base, and in the meantime we can help our med with this guy even though he's not making it easy by bouncing my shots. I'm using the opportunity to capture base A though, so I'm not too worried. And when I actually go and shoot him, I actually only track the guy, which is completely useless. But I do cap the base and then Nuno kills the guy. And we can head on out towards base B, which is the next on our list. Now, the enemy has already been there, so I know that I need to be a bit more careful when driving in there. And I have to make sure that I get base B, because otherwise they have two bases, and that is never a good thing in Supremacy. So I enter snipe mode again when I start to expect meeting enemies. And as I drive up here, I actually already pre-aim at where I expect the enemy to be. But I can't shoot him just yet, so I decide to go for base B first. But as we get near that, we do see the IS-7 and we get a lovely double tap into him before I continue onwards towards base B to cap it. They've still not captured base C, which is a good thing, especially when the Jaeger gets tracked and I can safely shoot him without any danger to my own health. And as I use the buildings for cover, one of the mediums is actually coming up to shoot me and keep me from capping the base. But I do shoot him and he's too slow, but then he gets ammo racked and it's no problem at all. So now we have two bases and I can start shooting the Jaeger again, who is watching me and shooting me, but I now have plenty of health, so I don't really mind him shooting me that much. And then just wait to reload before I finish him off. So then more enemies are coming towards where the medium was before, and I decide to go there instead. I do have some friends with me, so I'm not too worried. This guy stands still and instead of pulling back actually moves forward, so I move back to let him pass before I go on down after them. Now my gun doesn't let me allow him to shoot the medium because my medium is blocking my shots, so I shoot the IS-7 instead. Now this is a bit of a pickle, because he kills my other teammate. The medium already died, so I know I need to take care of him fast, and I know I need to use the corpse to keep myself from getting damaged. So I bounce a few shots there, and I'm actually not too worried, because the E5 is excellent at face hugging if you know how to abuse the cupola. This guy makes it easy to kill him. Well, I do get shot because of that, but now I know that I'm relatively safe. I just need to make sure that I can actually pen the IS-7 as he tries to shoot me. But he has a teammate, and that teammate is a much bigger threat. So when Nuno kills the guy he was brawling with, I tell him to not shoot the IS-7, but shoot the other guy, because that's the guy that's the risk. So he does that and he kills him. I bounce another shot by the IS-7, and I just keep on wiggling as it works fine. Now, with the corpses all around me making it hard to angle properly, I'm actually glad that he's pulling back, which allows me to use my mobility to bounce him again. But he also bounces my shot, but then Nuno kills him and it's all over. And that was just an exciting game, so I was pretty hyped up about that, especially when you get an end shot like this with the two E5s as the sole survivors of this game. But then the results loaded and I actually had an ace, and that just made it all the sweeter, because what's better than getting an ace in a tank where you're trying to show someone how to best use this tank. I adored this game and I'm really glad I got to play with Nuno for it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys the next time again.